Hey guys! So another kiddo asked me to talk about staying connected with friends. So I'm going to talk about that today. First of all, one of the things you might remember when you come into my office or when I call you on the phone now is I'm asking you, how are things going with friends? And some of you are like, well, Miss Dennis, I'm not seeing my friends. I'm not at school. How do you like not I can't even see my friends, so things can't be going well, right? Well, not quite so. People need people. We know that. So even in when we're in a distance learning situation like we are right now, we still need people. We still need to connect. We still need friends, and so we still need to encourage that. And the happiest people right now are people that are staying connected. So, we're going to talk a little bit today about how we can stay connected with friends. So, one of the easiest ways to stay connected with friends and see them if they're in your classes is when you log on and actually are a part of those Google Meet classrooms or whatever they're doing on Canvas or wherever they're doing it. When you're a part of that, you get to see your teacher, which is something that is used to be normal in your life, and you get to see your friends that are in the class, which is something that used to be normal in your life. So you're trying to have some of that what was normal before all of this COVID-19 thing happened back in your life. A lot of you might have the phone number of some of your friends and you can call them or text them. I'm kind of surprised by how many students forget that we have that ability because maybe they're just used to seeing their friends and maybe it's easier face to face, but we can still use our phones to say, hey, how's it going? Just thinking of you. What are you doing today? Kind of ask questions just like we would in at school. Now some of you might not have access to that, so you might need to ask your parents for help to call them or text your friends. Some of you might not have the phone numbers of some of your friends. So if that's the case, you can always email me and or tell me when I call you on the phone next time, and I can help get if the give your phone number with your parents' permission to one of your friends, um, and maybe that can help get you connected. Another way that we can connect with friends is with social media. So some of you are on like Snapchat and TikTok and I don't know, all the social media things, maybe Facebook, Instagram. Sometimes if we can see what our friends are posting and make comments, that's connecting. Some of you might do that with video games. I think on some of the video games, there's ways that you can be chatting back and forth with each other. And so it's like you're playing a game with your friend and you're able to chat with them. Fourth way is be creative. So whenever someone is having a really hard moment with this distance learning or this COVID-19 stay at home situation, I try to encourage them, what is it that you want to do? And then they tell me, and then I say, okay, how can you find a different way to make that happen? So if we want to, for instance, hang out with our friends at lunch, because that's when we would see our friends, we can't be at the school and have lunch with them right now. But how can we find a different way to connect with them over lunch? Maybe I can call them and have my phone on speaker and they can have their phone on speaker and we can eat lunch together. Something as simple as that. Find a different way. Some kids are doing things like yard hangouts. So the weather's starting to get nice now, and so as long as we're 6 feet away from people and we're not a huge group of people, then it's okay to be in the same zone, I guess you could say, as other people. So if your parents are okay with that, you could maybe invite a friend over and you would be on one part of the yard and they would be on the other and you could hang out. Um, Another way is playing games. A lot of you do video games, but there's other games and things that you can do, and just kind of be creative. Like Simon says, you could do over Zoom or FaceTime or whatever. Um, Eat lunch together. I think I talked about in a distanced way. So there's ways that we can still stay connected, but people need people. And even if we're not at school, even if it's summer break, if we're right now COVID-19 situation, we still need people. And so it's really important to try to find a way that you can connect with other kids and some of your friends. Because if the more you stay connected with your friends, the more they'll be your friends, and the more you feel like you have friends, the less lonely you'll feel. So it's kind of a cycle like that. So maybe try some of those things today and have a great day. Thanks, guys. Bye.